crucially important to respect the DJ. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears go into being able to perform at a very high level. Countless sleepless nights just learning how to beat mix, learning how to scratch, really understanding how people react to certain songs and how a DJ really flows throughout the night. DJing really is an art form. If I have your name on my marquee in front of the club, are people gonna come? Are people gonna pay their money? Because for most club owners or promoters, they're not really worried about who has the illest cut or scratch. They're worried about who's gonna move those tickets and who's gonna deliver the best performance. The cornerstone of a DJ Irie party is inclusiveness and diversity. We throw a people party. There's nothing more than I love to see than people from all walks of life come together and just vibe and have a good time, because there's one medium that we can all agree on that's all amazing, and that is music. It's about taking them on that ride. It's ups, it's downs. We're gonna take you back to some records where you're like, oh man, what was I doing when this came out? You're gonna hear some new joints. We're gonna take you everywhere. It's just about a vibe. I feel blessed that I can be the conductor of those particular vibes, and that's what I do. I try to bring it every time, that you know, whatever was going on in my life before, good, bad, the other, I'm here now, and it's great. And these next couple hours are gonna be great. You're gonna be just totally taken to another dimension where you can just forget about whatever issues you have. And it's all about positivity, love, and respect.
One. This shit's all the way up. That's what I'm talking about. That's when the wild out.
Yo, welcome to the crib. We're not gonna waste no time. Let me show you where the magic happens. I'm talking about the home studio. Check this out. So being a DJ, I gotta have my setup here at the crib. This is my turntable rig set up right here. You know, I've got Serato, the laptop right there. And then of course right back here is your other studio equipment. Got my Triton, you know, all set up, you know, Pro Tools, full Pro Tools system, everything. Check it out, this is some of the albums right here. Yeah, it's racks on racks on racks, stacks on stacks on stacks. And then the plaques. The cool thing about being a DJ and being a radio DJ is that when you play on the radio, if you jump on a record, you know, really early, you get the credit for breaking that record. The labels know this, you know, so there's a lot of records that I really got on early and helped break. That's my my D12, of course, you know, Shady. All of these Def Jam projects right here, you know, from Foxy Brown, Ludacris, Method Man, Redman, DMX, Ja Rule, all that, you know what I mean? We got on it early. More D12 stuff, Luda, Disturbing the Peace. My man Sean Paul, we went from being, you know, roommates in high school to me helping him break his records. You know what I mean? That's a beautiful thing.
How did we get so lucky? We've got the most beautiful crowd in all of Las Vegas right here, right now. How did we get so lucky?
As a kid, one thing that's always had me mesmerized was my passion for music. And it became really passionate not only about the music, but about actual vinyl.
All right, we got right.
My first DJ gig came from having a crush on this girl that I went to high school with. She was friends with my next door neighbor, and my neighbor knew that I had a big crush on her, so he set me up one day. Ding dong, look through the peephole, it's her and my neighbor. He says, hey, I gotta do something for my mom. So he left, and I'm there with her alone. So she's like, hey, give me a tour of the house. So I show her everything but my room, because at this time I had like a pretty crazy record collection. And I did not want her to see these records because she would think I'm the biggest nerd ever because I'm a record connoisseur. Finally, I show her my room. As soon as she walks through the door, her face lights up. She sees the records everywhere and she goes, oh my gosh, look at all these records. I know you were a DJ. I love DJs. And I'm like, obviously, why would I have all these records? Yeah, I'd be doing all the sick parties everywhere. We totally hit it off. She asked me what I'm doing for New Year's. And I'm like, yeah, whatever you doing for New Year's, because, you know, we got this thing together now. It's all good. She's like, great, I'm gonna get my dad to hire you for our New Year's party. I was like, hire me to do what again? What is this DJ thing? Some way, somehow, by the grace of God, I actually got through it. Lo and behold, her dad was the general manager of Planet Hollywood in Coconut Grove. And he was like, you know what? it'd be a great idea to have you come and DJ at the restaurant. That ended up being my first like consistent job. That's how it got started. So an opportunity came up to start DJing at the skating rink called Hot Wheels. Boom, I'm like, all right, cool, I'm with it. So my very first day going to DJ at Hot Wheels, and I didn't even give, when I say I gave no thought to a DJ name, I gave no thought whatsoever. And the guy that was the head DJ at the time, I'd known him for quite a while. He stops me, he goes, hey, dude, what's your DJ name? I'm like, DJ Ian? He's like, that's terrible. He's like, no, you can't be DJ Ian, man. I'm like, well, what am I gonna do? He's like, all right, let me think. You're always in good spirits. Your favorite's Jamaica, that's like Irie. You're gonna be Irie, DJ Irie. And I'm like, okay, can I DJ now? I guess it's stuck ever since. A couple years ago, Jamie Foxx calls me up and says, hey man, I'm gonna be doing a party for my good friend, Robert Downey Jr. It's his birthday, and we're gonna do it out in his place in Malibu. So I was like, all right. I did not realize how epic this evening was gonna be. So, fly out there, I meet Robert, he's one of the first guys I meet, and he's like, hey, and he said something to me that had me like kind of thinking that like maybe he wasn't completely on board with this. He says to me, he goes, hey, Irie, you're the DJ that flew all the way from Miami to do this party here, right? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, yeah, I know, because DJs are scarce in LA, right? And I'm like, what's he talking about, right? We get into this party, and it's literally Hollywood at this compound. So I'm on stage, I'm DJing, the party is popping, it's cracking, and Sting, as in the Sting, as in educate yourself, the Police, Sting, comes out. I have Roxanne queued up, like a remix of it. So I start playing the beat, but you start hearing the dun, 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 dun. So everyone's kind of seeing Sting, they're kind of hearing the song, they're like, oh, is it gonna be a moment? Is it gonna be a moment? I make eye contact, I have a cordless mic, I make eye contact, and I just like toss the mic like, I toss the mic, he grabs the mic out of the air, right? Right on beat, Roxanne! It was like, ah! It was the most epic moment ever. That's definitely a moment.
Who's that? Who was that? Who was that talking? Whoever that is,
Put it up for Irie right now. DJ Irie!
Irie, it is just so great to have you. When I met Irie, and I've known him for a long time, so I know everything about him. So when I see Irie, I just say to myself, Irie, it's so Irie that we're here together.
You heard a little bit about my story, but the part that you haven't heard yet is that once I got that very first opportunity to DJ in that transition time between doing the stuff at Planet Hollywood and going to the skating rink, many sleepless nights went into that transition, because that's when I was like, okay, you know what, this is for real. Like, this could actually be a real opportunity. And for me, DJing is also a business. You know, it's an art form, it's a form of expression, it's all these things, but it's also a business. To be really, really well-rounded, you have to have your business right as well. And it's not just about rolling out of bed late in the day and not getting back to folks about important things. You're a business, you're a brand. You know, you gotta think about, you know, marketing yourself. You know, you gotta think about your network and expanding your relationships. You gotta look at yourself like any other business or any other brand and think about doing a lot of the same things that those businesses and brands are doing to expand their reach. The business aspect is just as important as the art side of it, as the expression side of it. As a DJ, you have to be able to adapt. And that's something that I had to do, and I had to do very, very quick, or I wouldn't be sitting here today as someone that is still a professional DJ. You know the visit can't be complete without checking out the headquarters. We got a bunch of swag going on, we got boxes of swag. So come on guys, check it out. It is a special honor when the mayor comes out to make sure you have your own day. So this right here, this is the city of Miami proclamation, 12th annual Irie Foundation Day. And then the same day, the mayor of Miami Beach Also declared June 22nd, DJ Irie Foundation Days. That's a beautiful thing right there to get that kind of recognition. This is actually an event that we do as well with our partners from Model Beach Volleyball. It's called LIT. It's lit. Oh, can't forget about this. Come on, man. I don't always play basketball, but when I do it with a team autograph ball. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. We having a party on the golf course right now. That's what we do. By the way, try to keep up.
In case you didn't know, it's the Aquafina Barbecue Beef Fest. That's the bar. Get there early.
What I realized early was that there was more to a relationship with a brand than just coming and playing some records. One of the very first brands that we partnered with in a meaningful way was Heineken. I started realizing that certain brands weren't just throwing parties, but they were utilizing music as a true marketing platform. And I was like, wow, you know what? I'm in music every single day, of my life. I can be an extension of your message, especially in that it's interwoven into the lifestyle. If I'm out DJing, one of the products folks are enjoying is beer. It really was a natural fit, a natural synergy, and that was really the spark. So then we started, really thinking about, okay, well, cool, this is making sense with beer, but think about it for a second. I wear hats, I wear shoes, I gotta drive a car. All these different things are things that are part of lifestyle. We started to really expand on these partnerships and different brands that we work with. I became the official DJ of not only the Miami Heat, but at the time it was the first professional sports franchise. The year was 1999. They had this brand new facility, and the marketing team wanted to really elevate the in-game experience. They also wanted their entertainment to be at another level. At the time, I'm doing the hottest hip-hop party on South Beach. My mix show is the #1 mix show on 99 Jams. It's not on brand for me. It's not the right fit. And I left the meeting, and they called me back, I went back, met with them for a second time, and it hit me. That's when I realized that no other professional sports franchise had an official DJ. And really, they're giving me the opportunity to make it what I want to make it. And I took the challenge, and I'm extremely happy and fortunate that I did. Right now, it represents 16 of the most amazing years of my life that I couldn't, if I had all the money in the world, I couldn't even pay for. In 2006, I'm in the locker room, with Pat Riley, with Alonzo Mourning, and Dwayne and Shaq, and I'm getting decent champagne too. It's surreal to have it 3 times in total. I mean, it's just absolutely incredible. So you got I got the babies to prove it. You know what I mean? Respect the DJ. All right. Better respect it now, damn it. Well, put yours out. You know what I mean? My approach to business is diversifying. One of the businesses that we have is called Artist Related. Artist Related is a talent agency. We have access to celebrity hosts, to performers, you name it. Another unit we have is Irie Agency. This is a marketing agency. We produce Irie Weekend. We put on this amazing golf tournament. We put on all these different parties, these different shows. Well, all of that is done in-house through the Irie Weekend Management Company. And why not offer these services to our other clients as well? I've been someone that has always been about, if I have the time, if I have the capacity, and I'm able to do it, I'm ready to help. And instead of sitting there saying, hey, somebody should look at this, what's going on here, I said, who better than me?
Thank you, Irie! You are welcome.
The most important part of our group is the charitable arm, which is the Irie Foundation. One of the cornerstone programs of the foundation is called the Cultural Passport. This program is about having kids get exposure to activities, to experiences, just things that they wouldn't usually have access to. You can't just walk onto a golf course talking about someone who play a couple holes, You need some resources to be able to do that. So we actually bring our kids out to our course during Irie Weekend and give them a thorough lesson in the game and have them go home with clubs and the equipment you need to play the game. And the best thing about it is we have kids that come out there and say, wow, this is so cool. I love it. When can I go again? The social enrichment is just as important as the academic. These are things that we can actually bridge that gap and really bring resources to the table. They can have those kinds of experiences to really help make them well-rounded individuals, not only academically, but socially as well.
trying to remember. What you benching right now? What you benching right now?
An actual bench.
Oh, you
All right, let's pick the whole thing up, you know?
Hey, this is golf. What the hell's wrong with y'all?
If we're not gonna break it up, then you better turn up! This is how golf's supposed to be, just so you know. Everybody else is doing that wrong.
Ever heard of a party on a golf course? This is where it happens. This is the only place it happens.
The way Irie Weekend started was I wanted to have an event, a vehicle that my friends, supporters could all embrace in the name of supporting the organizations and causes that I thought were underserved. I'm an entertainer. You know, what I bring to the table is for folks to have fun, to have, you know, a good time. And then this is all about the cause, the purpose. So how can we bring folks together where we're able to support the cause, yet still have a good time? And that's what Irie Weekend represents.
This man that still looks like he's in the damn league. Oh no. Damn, man.
Come on, that South Beach guy.
Everybody knows that I'm the official DJ of the Miami Heat. Everybody thought it was going to be a celebrity basketball game. I was going to be like the anchor of the event, right? And I was like, you know what, this is too predictable. I was like, what would people like totally not expect from a DJ, you know? And I was like, golf, right? And the funny thing about it is I've never even set foot on a golf course, much less played the game.
I don't cheat on my scorecard.
I just heard that it's a great social sport.
I don't cheat. I know how that works, huh?
Everybody can participate.
You've been doing this, your swing still sucks. And I don't play no golf.
The very first year, back in 2005, was the first time I set foot on a golf course. So, needless to say, it was pretty embarrassing that the host of the event was the worst golfer out there. But the good thing about it is, after 12 years, I've gotten considerably better.
There you go. There it is right there. Look, y'all look. Look. Oh, that swing is that thing. Got it.
And then, of course, we have amazing concerts, amazing parties. It's a fully immersed experience coming out to Irie Weekend. Balancing it all is not easy, but you know what it is? It's about conviction, because that's who I am. I'm a person of conviction. Once I take on a project, once I agree to do something, once I even tell myself, hey, listen, this is what you're gonna do, it doesn't stop until it's done.
And the winner is DJ Irie.
We are not just some guys and girls that get drunk at night and sleep all day. We command an audience. We have a reach. We have a platform. Sky's the limit. We are brands, and we're businesses, and we're CEOs. Really appreciate it. This means the world to me, y'all. Respect.
It's such an honor to have won DJ Entrepreneur of the Year twice and National Club DJ of the Year twice. I remember going to the very first Global Spin Awards. There was one that I really, really wanted to win, and that was DJ Entrepreneur. I consider myself a businessman just as much as a DJ, or even more so. And I look at DJing as a platform to build business. The bigger picture is that, wow, what bigger opportunities can we create from this room? Who's gonna be here? Who can I talk to? And more times than not, there is a bigger opportunity that comes out of it. That is the mind of an entrepreneur. So when I was recognized, it was such a huge level of satisfaction that I'm on the right path and I'm doing something that is pretty unique and special. I mean, I feel great about the future. A lot of the things that have happened in my life, if I even tried to set a goal to say, hey, this is what I want to do, there's no way I would even conceive of these things happening. Like, really, can I make this a goal, right? Can I say, hey, in my future I want to get, 3 rings? You can't do that, What I have done is try to leave a legacy of being someone that is committed, that really gets things done and delivers. The number one thing in terms of the future for me is to maintain that caliber of a legacy. We're looking to increase the footprint in the foundation. We have projects that span all the way to South Africa. We're building freshwater wells there. We want to expand those programs. We have a really, really ambitious plan that is in motion already to build a brand new state-of-the-art music and learning center for the youth right here in South Florida. We want to duplicate that effort in other parts of the country. So we definitely do have very ambitious goals and aspirations, but the best thing about it is we have a clear path on how to actually achieve them.
DJ Irie is Irie Weekend. We're coming up all over the big sky.
It was crazy that as a DJ, it starts with your records, turntable, your mixer, your microphone. You're out there rocking the crowd, entertaining folks, but that is not the end-all, be-all. It's a whole world out there for DJs. The opportunities are endless. There's anything you can do that comes from those 2 turntables, a microphone, and a mixer. You're touching lives. We're creating new opportunities for folks to realize their dreams, all from this, all from the culture, the art form of DJing. I'm so thankful, I'm so grateful for the opportunities that I have, and we're using them to the fullest. For all my DJs out there, doing it, keep doing it big, because you know what? They have to, they gotta respect the DJ.